Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Musiala. Henriks. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Okay, interesting. And it's Messi. Ball is over the line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. That is lovely. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Gnabry. He's got away. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Fernandez. Nice physical challenge. He's in plenty of space here. McAllister. For De Paul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. 15 minutes till half-time. Martinez, there's the hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Martinez is offering a wry smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Germany are looking to go forward now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's being shifted off it. De Paul looks to go up and over. And that is a little undercooked.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Dybala in acres of space out wide. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And we're off again.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's a chance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gnabry actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mittelstädt. Oh, super find. Sane has it out wide and in space. Oh, this looks sharp. De Paul. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Kimmich. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Musiala. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. He's had it taken off him.
Attendance for this match was 71,550.
Now it's Dybala. And still we await the first. That could spell trouble. That's a shade optimistic. Dybala. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Real chance! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, what's he done? And the shot! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And now he has two. Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Martinez. Rudiger has given a kick. No, not quite.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. That looks a good ball through. Musiala, it's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Havertz! No mistake! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that will be the final act. Argentina pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Martinez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour. He'll try from distance, and the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance. Why?
Oh, super find. He's found a way through. He's got the shot away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nice bit of trickery. Modric! He'll want to be quick to recover this. Has a look up and drives it forward.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a
Haaland! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Showing good feet. Valverde. Tourney. Haaland. Played out to the right. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to equalise. What a sensational save from Ederson! Now it's Bellingham. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And this, an opportunity to pull level. That was travelling. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tourney. It's Bellingham. Tourney. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tourney. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ake. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Rodri. And it's Kovacic.
There will be 3
Pinches it off him.
added time.
Rodri. Somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe! Hit into the middle. He's there and gets it away. He's tried one! There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No way through. Tourney, Mbappe.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, that defending is unapologetic. To be. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he put it away? And that has been clubbed away. Ake. Now, what about a counter-attack? He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Lovely ball, Haaland! And the ball's come loose here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, good effort from distance. Now it's Modric. Well, the clearance is short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Kovacic. Played back in. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There's a real appetite from Foden!
Now it's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Kovacic. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Valverde. That's a nicely measured pass. And that is a little undercooked. 5 minutes left on the clock. That pass has been well intercepted. De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. Terrific header. Well, he's hit it long, but has another go. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Modric. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gravenberg. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Grealish. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looking to set free a runner. Diaz. He is through here. Can he put it away? He's delivered all right. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 14 minutes is number 7, Luis Diaz.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gravenberg. Soboslai. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last...
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Shifted upfield.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's put paid to a promising move. And no, that was never going to make it. Now he's off and running.
Might want to be careful there.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Gomez. Mohamed Salah. Salah! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Robertson is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Kovacic. It's Kovacic! Gomez attempts a clearance. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. De Bruyne.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. McAllister. Salah. Just eases him off the ball. That's a nicely met. Haaland! He scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. In what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Liverpool come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well-timed, excellent interception. Kovacic! It's Kovacic! He's done very well to get to that.
Kovacic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Ruben Dias makes the interception. De Bruyne. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away. Haaland.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's in! He's had a hit! That's really well cleared.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's a throw. And we expected better, and so did he. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Nouri. De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Interesting ball. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Rodri cuts it out. And he is... Oh, that's ambitious! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Oh, that's a key interception. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Not too much to add on here, just belts one. Just off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Diaz, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Please look at the screen for information on how to
Thank
find
you
your way
very much, Jim,
around
for joining
stadium.
me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And we're underway. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That looks a cracking ball. He's been picked out. Decent hit! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Fires from distance.
Number 6, Ake. Number 24.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a...
Has a look and has a go. Vardiol getting this one clear. Stones.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Back into the middle. It's run loose here. Fires from distance. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's De Bruyne. Oh, smashing header! And again! They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Now it's Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No goals as yet. Stones. Kovacic! Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal, he's found a way through. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Pedri has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
De Jong clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. He's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He could be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Pedri. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And the pass is intercepted. Gavi. Foot in. Martinez deals. And De Bruyne! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's caused a worry or two. And a header! And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Belts one! We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Gavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost an hour gone. Haaland. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he welcomes it in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gavi. Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona are in front now. The game's... He gets big! In for the pieces! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland shapes to shoot! So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution on the field, number 17, De Bruyne.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Pedri. Oh, super find. He is through here.
90.
Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
That has been cut short. Oh, played right into his path. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Gundogan. And he's there to retrieve it.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders pop...
Oh, what a climb! Half-time, extra
Please
time.
join me in wishing all the best for
Yeah,
members
90
of our
minutes long
fans
gone,
celebrating
15
their
of an
wedding
extra 30
anniversary.
have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of... Well, we're already up and running again. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the... Oh, no, what a... And he's following up! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Is number 11.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in...
Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ake.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Ruben Dias powering forward here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think
With the
about it.
owner of Blue
I'm sure they can
Car
come back
parked
stronger.
outside the stadium gate. Kindly remove
Well, thanks
it,
to
as it
Jim.
is about to
We
be
both
towed
wish you
away.
a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played back in.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dani Olmo! Oh, that was close.
Pedri. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Quarter of an hour played.
Martinelli. Martinelli
Goes on a run down the left wing. Still goalless. He's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
stood up well to him there.
Decent progress down the left. Over it comes. A mighty effort! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He's got away. Yamal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dani Olmo, Rafinha. Saka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Odegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dani Olmo. That has ended up in no man's land. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Martinelli is in a really good position out wide. Rafinha. Now it's Saka. Nice sequence of passes, this. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Up for
There
a
will be 1
header!
minute added time.
No, not the best of headers.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps
Everyone,
the
please
more
welcome
impatient
the
amongst the
two
supporters
sides.
will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Saka. Rice for Merino. And here's Havertz.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. White up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Rice.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Odegaard. Now it's Havertz. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Saka. White.
Oh, great feat, that.
The referee's awarded a free kick. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Martinelli actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafinha.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Driving forward. Is there any support? He shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. White with the clearance.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that is a little undercooked. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's picked his way through, picked out
There will be 1
brilliantly.
minute added time.
Look at this. Can he finish? Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41, Rice. Number 23, Mikel Merino. Number 4, White. Number 2, William Saliba. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Coming on the field, number 5, Partey. Number 20, Jorginho. Number 12, Tenber. Number 15, Kivior. Number 9, Gabriel Jesus. Number 19, Trossard. Number 30,
No winner in 90,
Sterling.
30 more to come.
Substitution.
That pass isn't the best. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this?
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Havertz. Gavi. De Jong.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! And he nearly went all the way.
Ferran Torres really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Partey gets good distance on it. Araujo. And the pass is intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. Pablo Tourney.
And a shot! Superb from Lewandowski! And that might well be that!
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tourney. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
90 minutes
Anyone
long
appearing
gone, 15
intoxicated or
of an extra
behaving in
30 have
inappropriate
also
manner will be
gone,
removed.
and the
Thank you
search
very
for a
much
winner
your
is
cooperation.
still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have? Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Lewandowski! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now.
Ferran Torres! It's there! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Number 7.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Added time.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly...
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face...
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. everyone here is obliged to win. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think, oh, what a climb! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than...
There's the shot!
Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Oh, that... Diaz! Oh, split-second reaction.
Diaz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, no joy this time.
Gravenberg could move up a gear here. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Kovacic stands tall and stands strong. Szoboszlai.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gakpo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Crossbar! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 18, Gakpo.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Kovacic. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short.
That'll be a throw-in.
Kovacic.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, super find. Holland, he's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
De Bruyne is in a really good position out wide.
He rises!
And the first half is done.
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
The pass is intercepted. He's got away.
Now it's Szoboszlai. And that is not finding anyone.
Guardiol. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
No way through there.
McAllister. Liverpool with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable.
Van Dijk. And the counter is on.
Robertson.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Gakpo.
The attendance for this
Beautifully
match was
policed that midfield. The opposition have been
72,306.
handcuffed.
Gomez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
De Bruyne is eyeing up his options in the middle.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Gravenberg. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Haaland. Kovacic. It's Kovacic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No, not the best of headers. That pass has been well intercepted. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Hit into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Hits one! And yes, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance.
Mohamed Salah! No mistake!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Gomez promptly onto that, and that is that. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Gravenberg. Played out to the left flank. That is good alertness.
4 added minutes
Now
has
it's
been
De Bruyne.
indicated.
Kovacic.
Oh, the ball's run loose here, and again! Corner number 2 then. And the header! That's going to go a long way. Mohamed Salah. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Gakpo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And this is now today's lineup.
And it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Well, we're on the way.
Havertz, and here's a chance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Havertz is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Havertz. Oh, good spread. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's De Bruyne. Foden. Haaland. He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. And he's had a hit! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! And that is fabulous, a true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kovacic. Ødegaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gets a good foot in there.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That's a look and plays it forward. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pass is just off target. Rodri. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. De Bruyne. That's a little off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Stones. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Havertz. Havertz is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he put it away? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Saka in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's played forward. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. We expected better, and so did he.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. De Bruyne having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Guardiola. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first-half thoughts?
Arsenal were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum.
Havertz!
Give it a fair old crack and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Looking for the runner. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Kovacic. Have a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a half-decent try.
Kovacic could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, they can break here.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Havertz! They've scored!
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Match was 71,550.
This is threatening to become a really good game. I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted.
De Bruyne, and De Bruyne!
That's going to go a long way. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fiddles it through. Martinelli. Rodri.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act.
He's got a side of goal. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rice. Nicely intercepted. And it's Kovacic.
Foden. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
There's the shot! They've done it! Arsenal are level.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This has become one superb game of football. Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Now it's Saka.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Really disappointed with that. Now it's Havertz. A temporary retreat here. He's tried one! 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Kovacic.
So our quest to
Number
find the winner
26,
continues.
Savinho.
Arsenal
Number
did
25,
fantastically well to force
Mario.
extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically.
Matthias Nunes.
Timber charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Number 6, Ake.
Matthias Nunes.
82, Lewis.
Trossard.
Substitution in
And he
progress.
skips past his man. Trossard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lewis getting this one clear. He won't be happy with that one.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Foden. Haaland. That is ended up in no man's land.
Crunching tackle.
A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please
Yeah,
kindly
it is coming
remove
down to
any
those
cars
last
parked
15
on or
minutes. A
outside the
truly
stadium.
attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
And the action has already restarted. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Matthias Nunes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Trossard. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Havertz. And the finish! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Extra time is number
Arsenal
9.
complete their comeback,
Gabriel
and now
Jesus.
they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
They're still...
He's going for goal!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Havertz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
That is a great pick out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gakpo.
Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, easy pickings there. Diaz. Pass is just off target. Hakimi. And it's Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. Closing in on shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. He has found the way through. And he's intervened well there. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Diaz. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
If that goes in for the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Played back in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Robertson. Diaz in acres of space out wide. That's really... Oh, he's been caught on it!
There's the hit! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Finds himself.
He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Robertson has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Van Dijk.
Oh, played right into his path. Mohamed Salah, it's Salah! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
Please
At
be
half-time, it is 1-0.
only permitted in designated
Well, obviously
areas
things
within
are
these
not good,
grounds.
Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Cleared away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, here's a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Gomez could try cutting inside here. Kvaratskhelia, and they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Great hit! Paris Saint-Germain still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
950.
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Gomez. Gravenberg. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Passes short and sharp. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. An instinctive delivery. Marquinhos can get it clear. Hits one! Just off target.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Vitinha. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gravenberg. Quality ball. Now the finish! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And he's all right, and the finish! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
It's a good run down the right, and he's managed to get free. Real chance here! And he won't reach that.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up.
Summerslide! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Spread out to the left. Gakpo. That has been cut short. It's Salah! Well, that is remarkable. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.